Hi, I'm Justin Colline from Churchav.ca, and today we're looking at the Bose professional loudspeaker lineup. In this video, we're going to look at Arenamatch and Arenamatch utility loudspeakers. We're going to look at the technologies unique to these products, and we're going to look a little bit about the applications, how we might use them. When we think about Arenamatch, first of all, I think about two technologies that are unique. The first of all is their delta Q technology, which delta meaning change and Q meaning pattern. It is not unique to have a point source speaker with different horns available. These are available in 40 degree, 20 degree, and 10 degree boxes, and then each coverage pattern has also 60, 80, and 100 degree horns in the other orientations. So we have 9 different coverage patterns available, but we can also take these individual boxes and then we can array them together to make greater arrays of more flexible sort of coverage patterns. The advantage of having these multiple coverage patterns is that we might be able to deploy something where traditionally we'd be looking at a larger line array or a single point source, but this might be an intermediate step where we can do something that scales better, where we don't need the cost or the output of a full line array with multiple boxes. But with 3 boxes, we might have a 10 degree box on top and a 20 degree box and a 40 degree downfill box. We might start relatively narrow on the top with a 60 degree box and an 80 degree box and a 100 degree box, so that you have a long throw on top and a wider downfill box. And we don't need the complexity of 6 or 8 or 12 boxes in a line array, but we can still have a sort of customizable coverage pattern that fits the application for a particular room or space. The other technology that is unique, not just to this product line, but to the Bose, is their EMB2 midband or extended midband high frequency driver. This is a high frequency driver that has a crossover point much lower than typical, that has a crossover point about 300 hertz instead of 1,000 hertz. So we take that extended midband driver with a lower crossover point, and we have our entire vocal range handled by one driver, so we don't have the problems and complications around phase and crossover points connected with a traditional loudspeaker where we have sort of 1,000 hertz crossover right in the middle of our vocal range. The cool thing about the EMB2 driver, we have 6 of them in this Arenamatch box. We have 1 of the same driver in this AMU box. The entire AMU range is built around the same EMB2 compression driver. So voicings are very similar, very consistent through both of these. Also consistent with the show match where we have the EMB2 drivers, which means that on larger distributed systems, we have very consistent voicing throughout. The AMU, which stands for Arenamatch Utility, serve as front fills, delay fills. They stand alone as point source boxes in smaller systems. They're available in 4 different sizes, as a 105, which is much smaller, a single 5-inch speaker. This is a 108 with an 8-inch driver. There's a 206 with 2 6-inch drivers, and a 208, which is 2 8-inch drivers. The 206 and the 208 are also available in 2 different coverage patterns, with a narrower and also 120 degree wide coverage pattern that allows for very wide, for either front fills or under balcony fills, lots of applications where we use those. When we think about deploying these are all outdoor rated speakers. We don't use them generally outdoors in our church market. The advantage of them being outdoor rated is that if you need an application, we don't pay a premium or an extra for that. That also means that they benefit from sort of the economies of scale that come with using the same product indoor and out. So where people would use these in arenas or sports facilities outside, it allows just sort of a greater market for Bose to use these products. We use them largely as larger main speakers in auditoriums. We use the Arenamatch Utility as front fills and as rear fills. In every application where we deploy these, we use Bose proprietary DSP and amplifiers. This gives us 2 main benefits. The first benefit is that with our presets, voicings are similar and things sound great and consistent outside of the box. The second benefit is that levels, limiters, and presets protect the loudspeakers. So in applications where we have high energy or where they might be abused or overdriven, we don't have concerns about speakers being compromised or wrecked. We don't have concerns about speakers being compromised, being overdriven. If you have a project where these might work well for you, please reach out to us at churchav.ca.